pounded through it, and it worked out, and the quarterback maintained confidence in him and has kept using him throughout. So, yeah.
Last question right here.
Matt Wolf, Florida National News. You said that you're going to be coaching for the foreseeable future. Is there a rule change or something that you would like that you could change that would make it easier for you mentally and physically moving forward?
No, I mean, not right here. There isn't. But no, there's not. Yeah. All right, good. Thank you.
Oh.
They're very opportunistic. They get turnovers. They fly off to the football. They play hard, and then we have to match their intensity. I mean, they're a really good team. Offense, defense, special teams. They do it all, and so we have to match that intensity through and through in order to win the football game.
Hey, Pat.
Glad he's back. The guy, how hard he works. It's going to do tremendous things for that organization because when you have a leader like that's young and really is inspired to make this team great, that's what you want in your league. Yeah, we talk to each other a little bit here and there. I just through text and stuff like that. Obviously, I see him sometimes in Dallas. luckily for me, we're in the Super Bowl, so I won't probably see him this offseason. He'll probably be already headed back by the time I get there. But he's the right type of guy that you want leading an organization. I think everybody knows that knows him. And he wants to do it in Kansas City, which I always think is special because Kansas City is a special place and they get behind their teams, and you want the Royals to be in that World Series combo again. I think it's just he wants to win, man. He's a competitor. He comes to work every single day, and he's the hardest working guy in there. And whenever the competition gets harder, he plays even better. And so I think with Travis, it's just he wants the ball, but at the same time, he just wants to win. And I think I can always go out there and play with guys that we're going to put it all on the line. Yeah, just how good of a guy he was. When you meet some of those guys that have been superstars in this league, you never know what to expect. And I think just the moment you meet Trav, and I think everybody knows that's met him, he's truly just a good guy, man. He loves football, but that family really, they're good people that want to make the world a better place.
Like yourself, Purdy got here early in his career. Just like you, Brock Purdy got to the Super Bowl very quickly.
Yeah, no, he's a great football player. He makes a lot of flashy plays. He makes all the right plays. And he's very even-keeled. He doesn't get too high, too low. And that's what you want to do at the quarterback position. But he's a guy that goes out there and just competes. He goes out there and competes. He finds a way to win football games, and that's what you have to do in this league.
Patrick, you played with your daughter since she plays in football. What do you think about
I think it's extremely cool. I mean, it just for her to just be at the games. Obviously, she's just here to support Travis in the best way possible. But I think it has done a great job of bringing more people to football and how great this sport is. And knowing that I'm a father to a daughter as well, I love that she watches the games and loves football as well. So I know a lot of fans out there get to have those moments with their kids as well. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing about the dynasty is consistency. Trying to be consistently great every single year, not getting too big-headed or satisfied with where they're at. But you have to continue to do it year in and year out. And I don't think you can really say that you're a dynasty until it's over and people will look back at your career and how you did it. And so for me, it's just trying to be great every single year. And when I look back at my career, I'll know that I gave everything I had. Yeah, no, it was in T-ball. We played T-ball, and I moved up, and I was younger than all the kids I was playing with, and I was playing shortstop. They hit me the ball. I threw it across the diamond, and it hit the kid right in the face and broke his glasses. And so they told me after that they wanted me to roll the ball to first base, and I ended up just playing first base and catching it from then on. And I didn't know. Growing up, I'd always been able to catch, throw, and stuff like that. And so I didn't know that everybody couldn't do that. So I ended up hitting that kid in the first practice. Not too many. I mean, I love sports from the beginning. All sports. I love watching. I love playing. I mean, the only one I can think of is I remember my mom used to get mad at me because I would throw, kids throw the ball off the wall. I would throw it off the TV because I was watching TV at the same time, and she used to get real mad that I was doing that. So I didn't ever break a TV, but she definitely didn't like that.
You played almost the full season of playoff football, 17 games. What's the biggest piece of, advice that you give teammates on how to go through this process?
I think just be yourself. You have to have a plan, and I think Coach Reid does a great job of having a plan for the entire week, every single playoff week. But just be yourself. I mean, go through your plan, get yourself ready to go, and then when you get on the football field, know that you're there for a reason. You put in the work, and you just got to be the best you can possibly be.
Photographic memory also?
I don't know if it's photographic, because I was good in school, but I wasn't that good. But I think I have a really good feel for it. He showed me something one time, especially on a football field. I remember it, so that there's times when blitzes will come up from 3 or 4 years in the past, and I remember the look and can kind of get ourselves in the right play. And as far as football, I'm pretty good at remembering that stuff. Yeah, just a great person, man. Someone that truly loves the game of football, works his tail off every single day, and gets the best out of his guys, especially his quarterbacks. And so I'm excited for him to have another opportunity in the NFL. I thought he did a great job in Arizona, especially with the offense, and so I think he'll do a great job in Washington, getting that offense going. Yeah, I think he always believed in me from the beginning, even though I wasn't getting a lot of offers coming out of high school. And then when I got there, he evolved the offense to really fit my game. And I think that's what you have to do as a great offensive coordinator in this league, is you have to evolve the offense to fit the guys that you have, and I think he's done that everywhere he's been.
Patrick, what's the difference you see out of the 49ers under Steve Wilks? Last two times we faced them, Steve Ryan, Robert Saleh, Super Bowl. What are the differences you see out of this defense under Wilks?
Yeah, Coach Wilks is a great defensive coordinator. I mean, I've played him in a couple of spots, and he does a great job of game planning, different blitzes and stuff like that. And he's always throwing a wrinkle in there. The two defense coordinators that were before him were great coaches. I mean, that's why they're great coaches where they're at right now. And so they were a great scheme, and he's done some of that scheme, but he's put his own stamp on that defense. And as far as his pressure packages, his different coverages, he obviously has done the stuff that they've been great at for a long time. I think he's done a tremendous job with that, but he puts his own stamp on the defense. That's something we can prepare for.
I was going to get Strawberry's wording on that.
Yeah, no, Traveris is a great player, man. I remember when he first got to the Kansas City Chiefs, we got him off like a practice squad training from the Cowboys, and you can see from day one he was going to be the starter from the way he played. And he's a physical guy. He'll get up in your face. He challenges you. And then whenever the opportunity comes, he'll be aggressive and try to go make the play. And so I'm happy for him, man. He's done a great job in San Francisco, and I'm glad he's getting the shine I think he's always deserved. He's always kind of done it, but that one was pretty extreme as far as completely changing the route. He has a good feel for the defense, and I think what makes it even more special is he has a feel for the entire concept of the play and the quarterback's timing, and so he'll get himself open and get himself into the window without getting other people covered, and that's something that he's developed just with a ton of repetition and a ton of routes.
The success we've had with Travis has been chemistry in the field, the instincts and stuff like that. Is there anything tangible you can bottle up to teach other receivers to kind of develop that similar chemistry?
100%. We go through that every season, and I think Rashid's done a great job of learning that early in his career, and so are the other guys that I've played with. And I mean, obviously Travis is at a level that not a lot of people will be able to reach. But those guys sit there and listen to how he talks about football. They listen to how I talk about football, and we try to get ourselves on the same page. And Coach Reid gives us that freedom that we can adjust routes kind of on the fly. But it comes with a lot of repetition. It's not something you can just do rolling out of bed. You got to make sure you rep those things, and guys have done a great job learning.
There's a theory that head coaches that are offensive play callers, that they have to give up a little bit of what they can do as game managers. How does Andy balance that, and also when he makes how does that all work out?
Yeah, I think Coach Reid does a great job of it. I mean, obviously he's had the season to learn how to really perfect it, but he does a great job of letting the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinators kind of have their stamp on the game plan. But at the end of the day, he always says he has 51%. So whenever he feels like he has a feeling and he wants to maybe call the play that he's feeling, or call a timeout, or put us in a certain situation, whatever that is, he'll put his stamp on the game. And I think he's done a great job of that. And he's built trust with his coordinators to be able to kind of manage the entire football game. I honestly don't know. Even when Coach Bieniemy was here, I don't know exactly who's calling every single play, but from being on the headset, I know that everyone has influence in the game, and everybody installs different parts of the game plan, and Coach Reid trusts his coaches to go out there and make those calls whenever they're there. And I think at the end of the day, he has 51%. He'll call the plays whenever he feels like calling the plays, but he trusted his coaches to call plays whenever throughout the game. No, Coach Nags is the one that's talking to me throughout the entire game, and it's just great open communication. And I know, people really emphasize who's calling the plays and who's calling whatever, but everyone has their step on the game plan. I think that's what makes it so great, is Coach Reid allows guys to do that. Yeah, I think just we all got on the same game plan. I mean, we battled through adversity, we battled through challenges, and we figured out what we were best at. That's what you have to do in every football season, is you want to find out what you're best at. Hopefully next year we can find out a little bit earlier than we did this last year, but that's part of the process. And that's what's got us here is that we get what we're best at and do what we're best at the end of the year and in the playoffs. And that's what we have to do in order to be great.
How does this look when you get the board? You get all over the world, not just the U.S., from Mexico, all over the world. You see a lot of fans coming. What are these for you as a leader?
I think it's really cool that football is expanded worldwide, and that we have the impact on this game that I love, and everybody is seeing it, and players are coming from all across the world now, and we want to continue to do that. That's why when you see the NFL going to Brazil next year, or to Germany, or to England, whatever that is, and I just want to keep expanding this game that I love and show how many good things it is, bringing people together and showing the love for the game that we all have.
Chasing Tom Brady, can you touch on what's going through your mind when it comes to that and legacy of
Yeah, I mean, I've only won 2 Super Bowls, so there's a couple other guys in front of me before I even get close to chasing Tom. But I mean, all you can do is just try to be your best every single game, every single day, and that's what I try to do. Is I try to go out there and play my best football, and hopefully my best football is good enough to win this 3rd Super Bowl. But all I can do is be the best me I can be every single day, and then I'll do that again next year and the next year after that. And hopefully that's at the end of my career I can say that I'm close to Tom.
How about the receivers stepped up in the playoffs after kind of struggling at times during the regular season?
Yeah, the guys just continue to work. I mean, that's all you can ask for any player on the end. I feel like I didn't play my best football in the regular season as well, and everybody's just kind of continue to work to get better and better. And now we're all, I believe, playing our best football the entire season. But it's to take our best in order to win this game, and so I'm just going to trust my guys to continue to work this week and prepare ourselves for a great game.
Talk about the mental side of the game going into the Super Bowl. It's your long season, difficult road. Talk about the mental side of it.
Yeah, you just take it as a day-in process. You just want to make sure that you're the best you can be every single day, and it's a long season, and we've had a one. You want to be playing all these football games. You never want your season to end. You never will have that same team again, and I think guys have handled it the right way.
Patrick, who was the quarterback or player that you kind of idolized growing up?
Oh, man. I was always a baseball fan, so I don't know if there was one quarterback, but I would probably say I liked watching Aaron Rodgers. I liked watching Brett Favre. I liked watching Matthew Stafford. Guys that were kind of extending plays, making plays happen. I like watching Tony Romo a ton. Been growing up in that East Texas area, being a Cowboys fan growing up, and so there was a lot of guys that I watched, and I try to model my games after, and try to make the stamp on the game that I have, and that came from watching a lot of great quarterbacks. Yeah, I think just you learn a ton being a father, man. You learn how to be patient. You learn how to try to really boost people's confidence, especially your kids. And through seasons like I've had this last year, it's not never losing hope or never going negative in adverse times. Just continue to boost people's confidence, continue to strive for hard work, and really being patient. And it's done a ton for me on who I am as a person. And I'm just glad I get to experience it every single day.
Do you enjoy
Yeah, just knowing that it's going to take your best every single day. I mean, just any experience that you get in the Super Bowl is a great experience, and we understand it's a long week, but at the same time, we're here to play a football game, and I think having that experience will be great for us planning and getting ourselves ready to go for this game against a great football team.
Do you enjoy what is your pre-match meal?
So I usually have some eggs in the morning, and then I'll either have a little bit of steak, a little bit of hash brown. I'll make sure to eat a little bit.
And the Super Bowl has become so big, the attention. Do you enjoy any personal enjoyment of doing all of this? Do you like the attention, the spotlight, or is it a hassle?
No, it's part of it. I've always enjoyed it. I mean, just being able to have this platform and speak and try to be a role model to other kids growing up watching. It's part of it, and obviously you enjoy the football more than anything, but you definitely enjoy this platform and the opportunity to do this.
Patrick, you had this contract done before the season. How important was it to have structured in a way that you can still be competitive at a high level?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody wants to get paid. Everybody wants to make a lot of money. That's part of any profession. And I know that I'll be able to take care of my family for a long time. But at the same time, I want to have freedom to have a lot of great players around me, and for other guys that have had the success to get paid as well. And so I think I've done a great job with the Chiefs, with Clark Hunt and with Brett Beach and Coach Reid, the whole organization of trying to do whatever can to make money and keep pushing the quarterback market forward, but also keep a lot of great players around me. And I want to win at the end of the day, and I want everybody to get paid, get the money they deserve, and that's part of building a great football team.
Just being Patrick Mahomes, right? Everybody says you're the best quarterback in the NFL. What's it like just to take all that in? Kid coming from Texas Tech and turning into this great star. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've always done is to try to be the best Patrick Mahomes I could be. And I'll be in Texas Tech or in high school, whatever that was, I always just wanted to win and compete. And I got blessed that you put in a great organization here in Kansas City. And when you're winning, everybody's going to boost you up like that. And so all you can do is just stay level-headed and continue to do what you've done to get you here, and try to continue to just push the bar even further.
And growing up in a baseball household, you also played basketball. When did you know that football was your calling?
I didn't know until going into my junior year of college. So I always thought I was going to be a baseball or basketball player. That's what I hoped in my dreams growing up. And then when I got to college, I still thought I was going to be a baseball player. And it wasn't until I stopped playing baseball after my sophomore year of playing quarterback at Texas Tech. It took a long time, but I found the right path.
Super Bowl, so if you have to pick them emojis to tell me how you think towards the Super Bowl, which one would be and why? Choose it.
I'll go with this one right here.
Why?
Just because I'm always down for a good time, and the Super Bowl in Las Vegas can't get a better time than that. Yeah, I think it's just, he's such a great person, and he truly cares about you as a person more than he'll ever care about you as a player. I mean, he wants you to be the best human that you can be when you leave the building, and so that's just inspired me to continue to get better and better, not only at my craft, but at being a dad or being a brother, or whatever that is. And I think that's something that I strive to be every single day, is the best person that I can be, and that comes from the leadership that Coach Reid has in this building.
Basketball, make you feel with Steph Curry was watching you shoot, and then he found out it was you and talked about how good a basketball player. And what do you take from your time playing basketball off of football?
Yeah, it's always, so knowing Steph, man, it's always cool when you get compliments from him, man. And obviously, he was talking about me working on my form shooting a little bit, but I was hooping a little bit and doing some things. But I definitely feel like it's part of my quarterback position is being a point guard and being able to distribute the ball on the run, making quick decisions, filling out space. That's how the NFL's played these days. It's filling out space, making those decisions quickly, and that's what the point guard position has always been.
Texas or Kansas City Boston?
No comment. Yeah, I think I've always said just follow your dreams. No matter what that dream is, no matter if no one believes in you, make sure you just strive and work hard and try to follow your dreams. And I think that's something that you can always live with yourself and know that you're going to be happy to know that you gave everything you could to achieve your dream. And if it happens or if it doesn't happen, you'll always be happy because you know you did it. Not necessarily. I just try to enjoy the ride, enjoy the day. I know that it's very humbling to be in this game again, and it's something that I don't know I should have. But when you're in the moment, you just try to enjoy the moment and be present in the moment, and that's something that I've always tried to do. And knowing that I never know if I'll be back in this moment again, I just want to make sure I'm not looking too far ahead and not enjoying it for what it really is. Yeah, he continues to get better. He's a competitor, and he wants to win. And all you want to do in this league is get better year in and year out. And you've seen that from Lamar. I mean, it's hard when you win the MVP that first season to strive to be even better, and he's done that. And that's why he'll probably win the MVP here in a couple of days. and it's someone that I hate going up against because I know that he's going to make plays all over the football field.
Patrick, you've been an incredible role model and father to your children. Have you had the time to speak with them during the leading up to the Super Bowl during the busy time?
Yeah, I always FaceTime them whenever I'm not with them and talk to them throughout the day. Braun's is running around now, starting to walk. Sterling's loving it, being able to be on vacation and everything like that. So hopefully I'll get to see him throughout the week when I get some free time. But it's always great whenever I get to talk to him.
What are they joining you in Vegas?
They're already here, so they are already here. I'm gonna hopefully get over there maybe today or tomorrow and see them. But at the same time, you get your stuff done in the building. So it's Yeah, no. First off, he's a Texas guy, so I always love when the Texas quarterbacks are out there having success, and everybody talks about the sidearm throws and the no-look passes. That's from watching guys like Matthew Stafford play that I've been able to do it, and I kind of got some hype coming into the league. But I think if you watch the film, he was the guy that kind of started that stuff off, him and Brett Favre, and so it really is cool to be able to kind of be along those guys now and be able to kind of have my own impact on the game. But those are the guys that I watched that influenced me to be the quarterback that I am.
How has your children impacted you?
Yeah, it teaches you that there's more than football. It truly is, and I love football, and I put everything I have into this game. But at the end of the day, I want to be the best dad that I can be, and I want to be the best role model that I can be. And having my own kids, it teaches me to be patient, to really boost their confidence every single day. And that at the end of the day, they're going to put a smile on my face when I go home. So even when I'm in some of those struggles that I had during the season, I get to go home and know that they're going to have that smile and cheer me up every day.
Congratulations on making it to yet another Super Bowl. But for the love game of football, what is your why?
Yeah, my why is my kids now. Just to be able to show them that dad can achieve his dream because he's worked hard every single day for that. I hope that inspires them to go out there and achieve whatever dream they have growing as they grow up. And so I'll try to be that role model every day. Yeah, I was that kid growing up that looked up to baseball players or sports icons or whatever it was, and that's inspired me to be on this level, and I want to make sure I inspire kids to do the same. And no matter what their dreams are, if that's sports or if that's lawyer, doctor, whatever that is, I want to just show them that they can achieve their dream if they work hard enough.
Your offense has found the rhythm this playoffs. What changed with the regular season playoffs? You finding Kelsey, having an open field, more comfortable here now.
Yeah, I think it's just guys continue to work all year long. Even through our struggles as an offense, guys continue to get extra catches. They continue to work on routes or whatever that was, and it paid off. Just if you continue to put your mind to it, eventually things are going to turn, and that's what the guys did. And that's what I try to do every single day, and it's gotten us to this point.
You have an amazing defense right now. How are you supporting yourself with that defense? Because it doesn't change the way you play the offense, knowing that the defense is doing amazing.
Yeah, it has to. Whenever you have a defense playing at this level, whenever you have some of those opportunities where you might have taken that chance in the past, you don't. You go to the check down, or you go to the next read because you know that your defense, even if it doesn't work out, is going to get a stop, get you the ball back. And I think I've learned that about playing the quarterback position is you have to be the best quarterback for your team. You can't be just the best quarterback or the best stats or whatever it is. You have to find a way to win the football game, and that's what I've tried to do this year.
Patrick, how do you prioritize faith and family as a professional athlete?
Yeah, it's something that has always been something that's inspired me every single day to be the best person that I can be. And in order for me to be the best football player that's that's something that faith has really inspired me to do. And obviously, I love my family. I think everybody can see that every single day. And my kids, I want to be the best role model for them. And then after that, football comes, and I'm gonna put everything I have into football, but I have to be the best role model and father figure I can be every single day.
One question. So, if you had to pick one song to sing in the shower, even if you don't sing in the shower, what would it be? What would be your shower song?
Love Story by Taylor Swift.
When you look back at that 2-4 stretch you had during the regular season, what did you learn about it?
I think I learned that we had the right mental mindset. I mean, I think that was the thing, is no one hung their head, even though there were some tough times. Everybody continued to work and continue with the process. That's what you need in great football teams, is even when adverse times come, you have to keep pushing and get through it, and that's what's prepared us for the Super Bowl run.
How do you think you're too young now to be thinking about how I'm going to be like when your daughter is like 15 in school? Have you thought about what that means to be, what you'd like it to be?
Yeah, but I think that's more for being a role model. I never think about legacy as far as football or achievements or Super Bowl rings or whatever that is. I just want to be the best role model that I can be, and so that's what I try to be. And obviously, we all make mistakes, but I try to learn from those mistakes and be better for that. And I remember my godfather, LaTroy Hawkins, talking to me about what I tweet when I was like 14 years old, and that because he said that stuff will always be out there and something that people can always look up. And so I look at legacy in that way as I want people to look at me and think about the football player, obviously, but think about more about the person that I was every day.
You know, like there